Hello there and welcome. In this video we're going to be diving headfirst into the adrenaline-fueled world of Forza Motorsport Online. Now, I've got to be honest with you, although I've dabbled in Forza Motorsport a little bit offline just to try and find my bearings, this is the first time that I've attempted any form of online racing. So let's just say I've got myself braced for the impending chaos. Now, actually, race one, that takes us to Grand Oak Raceway. That went a lot better than I was expecting. Race two, however, Hakone Circuit. This is a different story. Now, with my level of experience, or lack of, and a lobby full of people with 0 to no safety ratings. Yep, yep. What are you thinking about? Yep, that is pretty much how it went. Anyway, now without further ado, let's head over to the action and see how it went. So, here we are, race one, 8 laps of Grand Oak Raceway. We're starting on pole, so let's see how we get on, and away we go. So we get a good launch, heading down into turn one, just drifting over to the middle of the track. We don't go too wide. We don't want to cause any issues. A little bit hesitant as we go through the first few corners, waiting for a kamikaze dive from behind. Luckily, from our point of view, everybody stays in formation. No issues for us. A bit of an instant behind, but doesn't impact us. We can continue through the first few corners to make our way around the first lap, making progress. I've got Matthew P33 close behind as we dive into this long left-hander. Just seems to go on and on and on and on forever. As we accelerate out, getting nice and wide on the curb. As we enter into the final corner, flat out through here. Again, let the car drift out nice and wide onto the curb, the outside. So we head down the start-finish straight, completing the first lap into the first corner, and there's a dive down the inside from Matthew. We lose first position, and we stayed too tight. We should have drifted out. Should drift out wide, following in behind Matthew, and we compromised ourselves a little bit through there, and then a bit too deep, unsettled, just really messy. Couple of corners there for us. We just need to really calm it down and just compose ourselves, focus. Yes, lap two. We can't win anything on lap two, so just needs to calm down and just get into a bit of a flow and not lose too much time. About a second behind Matthew at the moment as we go through the final corner to complete complete lap two. And again, a bit better there this time through the first corner and into turn two. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. We've gained a little bit, or not lost any time. As we jump ahead now to the end of lap four. You see the gap to Matthew ahead is still around a second, just over a second as we head into the first corner. Getting that pretty much spot on, I think, now, and then running out just on the curb, and then taking turn two nicely as well. We've really started to find a bit of a rhythm here as Matthew runs onto the grass. Gives us a bit of an opportunity. We close right up onto the back of the Honda Civic now as Matthew runs wide into that corner. We keep it tight to try and get a run around the outside of the final corner. To be honest, it's just too long, too tight. But that's okay. We keep our momentum as we head out now through the final corner, back onto the start finish straight, reeling in in the slipstream. I've got a bit of a run, pulling alongside Matthew as we head down into the first corner, onto the brakes, in the curb on the inside, and through into the lead. We've got the second left-hander now, which really helps us just get through a bit of track furniture there that's made its way onto the track, and yeah, we are into the lead, regaining first position. So our patience, not getting overexcited early on, overdriving, pushing too hard has really paid off. That wasn't quite a little bit unsettled there, but not lost too much time. If anything, I think we've gained time. We're on the mediums. I suspect Matthew's probably on the softs, and I think his tyres have just reached the end of their working life. We've put out a second in that lap. Then if we go through the first couple of corners, we're just through corner after corner, we're just extending our lead. Now up to 2.3 as we close in on a back marker, 2.5, 2.6, 7. Yeah, I think it's good. It's good race for a few laps there, but I think it's clear that the mediums were the tyre to be on as we again head through the final corner, ready to start our final lap. And then actually, if we look, see Matthew has pulled into the pits. I think that confirms our suspicions that his tyres have reached the end, and that's just given us given us the advantage. Picked the right tyres. No need to pit, and it looks like we're now on for the win, which is great in our first race. We've got about 11.5 second lead over second place now, so we can just take it steady through the final couple of corners as we bring the car across the line. One last time through the fast left-hander onto the start-finish straight, running it out wide, and there we go, across the line, P1 in race 1. So can't be too disappointed with that now, can we? So that draws a close to our first race there at Grand Oak Raceway, and overall a good race. It was a nice clean race. Good start. I think managed to get the win there at the end, which I think the fact that it was pretty clean, pretty uneventful race. No incidents, nobody coming through and taking us out as you would expect in an open lobby race. Overall pretty happy with that, I think. But now we're going to head over to the Hakone circuit for race 2, and as I mentioned earlier, it's going to be it's a very different outcome. It's a very different outcome. So let's take a look. So here we are, race 2, Hakone, lining up 6th. The races really do start to come thick and fast without time to prepare. It's probably the best that we could do, and so away we go off the line, not making a bad start as we head down into the first corner. Again, not really on the track, a little bit cautious. A bit of a near miss from behind. Somebody tries to take us out, or I say tries to take us out. Let's be kind. Perhaps they just missed their braking point. Maybe nothing malicious in it. But as we make our way onto onto the back straight. Not a bad start at this point. Started 6th, currently running 7th. Yeah, as we brake, we somehow managed to thread our way between two cars there. As we head into the final complex of corners, completely missing our braking point there, which ruins the early good move. Running wide, so we rejoin, getting a bit of a tap from behind. We head onto the start finish straight, and then somebody clips us from behind, and we end up in the barrier. A little bit frustrating. Picking up a time penalty of 4.5 seconds there. Not really sure what else we could have done. A little bit of a shame. Perhaps I don't know. Perhaps as we were rejoining, perhaps we drifted as we head down the straight. We drifted across into the path of another car. Not too sure. To be honest, I'm still trying to get my head around the proximity markers. Is a little it's a bit I don't know. We'll get there. But anyway, back in the race. Not completely on our own. We've got a car just up ahead of us, as we also making pretty quick progress, catching a few cars ahead of us, three or four cars. Again, head into the final complex of corners. Not perfect, but a little bit neater. So heading onto the start finish straight. About to cross the line. I managed to complete one lap without incident. So progress on lap one, if nothing else. We head into the first corner. Cars all over the place, but making up one position, getting a good run. Two cars in front of us, running side by side into the next corner, and they make contact. Gives us the opportunity around the outside, and then they get knocked into us, and we're in the barrier again. And again, get another 4-second penalty for a avoidable collision. Again, I'm not entirely sure how we could have avoided that. The car was pushed into us, short of stopping and not taking these opportunities. I'm not quite sure what else we could have done, but again, is what it is. Up to 8.5 seconds, which is a little bit long, a little bit of a learning curve, bit of a experience, and there's a incident ahead. Matty there, pretty adamant he wants to take everybody out, play bumper cars there. We know what's going to happen, so brake early, let them run wide, and we can come back up the inside. They are just behind us again though. So as we head onto the back straight, and I think we all know what's probably coming, and we can prepare ourselves for the inevitable. But let's see. Let's wait and see as we brake. We're going to brake early. Let our bumper car friend come up the inside, and again they run wide. We're back up the inside. They are on our cutting up the inside, and the inevitable happens. We get a tap from behind. Just what do you do in these situations? Back onto the start finish straight, and we're going to go and try and go for the overtake, but no doubt we're going to get pushed into the barrier again. It's all becoming a bit predictable, isn't it? Again, Mr. Bumper Cars running wide. We're going to a bit of a run on him. We know we're going to get right from the inside. He's going to try to hit us. So what? Was he going to?
Total time penalty is about
Probably
9.5 seconds. We're getting close to being disqualified.
Yeah, not my finest moment there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Frustration got the better of me. Just turning into the back corner and spinning him around. Shouldn't have done it, but again, I really don't know what you're supposed to do in these situations. You know, accidents happen. We all know that. We all make mistakes. We get things wrong. But yeah, when somebody is just yeah, hell bent on constantly trying their hardest to take you out and disrupt your race. Yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures. I guess. But yeah, there we go. All a bit of a learning experience, isn't it? Here we are now, jumping ahead to the last lap, the last few corners. After that incident with our friend Giannotti, it's been a pretty quiet, pretty uneventful race. Just time to try and get my head down and put some good laps in. You know, really just want to extend the lead over our competitor. Really don't want to lose lose a place to him. You know, never just going to happen. We're going to lose our top 10 place just because of all of the penalties. But there we go. Cross the line, and yeah, in the end, 11th. So which yeah draws to a close our the eventful race of Hakone. So there we have it. That brings an end to our first venture into online racing. And yeah, I think you'll agree. A bit of a mixed bag there. We started off at Grand Oak Raceway and eased in nice and gently. Pretty uneventful eventful race. Nice way to start. And then over to Hakone. That was a bit more of a baptism by fire. Definitely a lot more eventful and yeah, full of some questionable driving. But um, but yeah, it's been fun. Thank you for joining me, and yeah, hopefully you'll join me in the next video with for and yeah, there's plenty more racing to come. All right, thanks guys.